Hello!
Hi!
안녕하세요!
Magandang gabi.
Konnichiwa.
Selamat what?
Selamat malam. Petang.
Petang. Okay.
We are actually back in podcast because it's
International Podcast Day.
Yay!
Yes.
We don't have the
Insert cheering sound.
As you can see, we are in this beautiful podcast room. It's actually a room for podcast, for live. So if any of you are actually interested in renting a room for your own business or just for your side business, you can actually hook us up. We can actually intro you to this room and you can rent it. What's the price?
58 ringgit per hour. You can already use it with full equipment. You just need to bring your own camera, SD cards, and we'll provide you with the rest. Okay?
Yes.
So do let us know if you're interested. You can visit our page. You can also contact our line.
Yeah.
Line.
Our phone number. Do you actually remember what was your first podcast?
First podcast. It should be around about true crimes. What about you, Sarah?
I think the same also.
I think I only watch true crime.
Yeah.
Or what do you call this? Bailey May's murder mystery. Yeah. All these things.
I mainly watch Stephanie Su,
Yeah, she's really good.
Yeah. I really like her podcast. Then I venture into a lot of adult tips. Not that adult thing, that adult life.
Girl codes as well. I
Yeah.
listened to this as well. Yeah. But do you know how podcasts actually started?
No, it was just all of a sudden it became famous.
Yeah. At first, I didn't even know what's podcast about, so I just started listening, and I didn't even know that podcast is actually from the word iPod and broadcast. Broadcast. They combined that words. So that's why it became podcast, because iPods were the most famous device back then when it was starting. Do you have iPod growing up?
No, I don't even have a phone growing up.
Okay. I think I started with a Nokia phone. So
yeah. I think all of us started with a Nokia phone.
Yeah.
I mean our generation lah.
Yeah.
Actually, podcast started quite early. Actually, in the late 2000s.
I think in the early 2000s, I mostly listened to YouTube songs.
Yeah.
I think. Until podcasts got really famous. That's how I started.
Podcasts last time mainly talk about a lot of business, a lot of very serious stuff.
Yeah.
So I think maybe that's why we were kids, we don't listen to this kind of thing. But now it's like damn nonsense already lah.
Yeah.
Whatever.
It's everything.
Yeah, everything. Nowadays also people use podcasts as part of their marketing tool. Yeah, a lot of, you can see lah, whenever people do podcasts, they actually slot in brand promotion, ads and
in
everything.
between, sometimes in the first, sometimes in the last.
I think mainly because it's audio format. You can just play it and you can do things at the same time. It's like multitask.
Yeah, it's very convenient to actually listen to podcasts. You can do it you can listen to it anytime, anywhere. Like some of us, we listen to podcasts while we're working.
Yeah.
You're editing your videos.
Yeah.
While
correct.
maybe I'm cooking and all that.
Correct.
So it's very convenient. Yeah.
And because you're listening to someone talking about a story, and after that, in between, they slot in the ad. So you have no choice but have to listen to that. Yeah. So actually, it's kind of like a good way. I think every marketer's dream. You have the audio, you have the visual, and people are actually, really listening until the end of the video. Yeah. But that's how we feel lah.
Yeah.
Maybe we should ask the expert lah.
Yeah. Have you invited our?
We haven't. He's standing there actually.
He's standing right behind the
He's
camera.
He's waiting for us to finish all our jokes then.
Okay.
Let's invite our very well-known podcast creator in Sandbox, Li-Wai Hong.
Li-Wai Hong.
Wow, it's such an honor that able to talk to two beautiful girls and Sarah and Jay. Thanks for inviting me for
time here.
for the episode. And congratulations that you already make it. How many episodes already?
How many already?
I think this is our third or fourth.
Third or fourth?
Fourth, I think.
Yeah, I think fourth.
Should be fourth.
Yes. Yeah, this has to make consistent. Because this is always not easy to make things consistently. especially we are doing the podcast, we are doing the content creator. Maybe in the first 10 episode, you are very exciting, you are feel full of compassion, but after that, you feel like burnout. So this is how you maintain the stamina is very important.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that's very true because after a while you don't even know what to
do.
You have no idea.
I have no idea already. My whole life story is already presented on the show. Yeah. So you have to keep exploring, keep studying new things, and then in order for you to get the inspiration for the idea for your show. So that's why I really admire those DJ, those content creator which is able to do the content every month, every year. Year, and some of the DJ or maybe in the radio that you hear is his voice, her voice, even 10 years or 20 years, it's still the same people.
Yeah, really, that's true.
And you know it's them. Like from their voice, you already know it's them.
Correct. So I really admire that the patient, their creativity on it. So this is something we need to learn. Till the day of the end.
Wow, so long.
So, Wai Hong, we just want to know what made you want to start a podcast or recording yourself or putting out contents for people, like online, for your listeners, online, yes.
This is actually quite natural. I mean, I used to be a YouTuber since 2019. After that, I go through the pandemic, and then I come join Sandbox in 2020. Now it's already 2024. The 4 years of in Sandbox.
Wow. 5 years.
5 years, yes, yeah.
5 years.
So before it, I used to do my own content in YouTube. So after the election, and I remember I start podcast. It's actually last year, 2023. Yes, since the state election. Yeah, I found that this is a very easy way to make content, which is talk to each others people, which is like we talk to others and then we dialogue. Even though we need to script, we need to plan, but actually less effort than your personal show on the camera. Then you have to write a long script, and then you have to prepare a lot. Then only able to make a 10 minutes show on it. But when you do the podcast like what we are talking now, actually we can like a normal.
Yeah, it's just like conversation.
It's like a conversation. So this is why I found a way that easy to have a content and easy to express myself through dialogue. So through the conversation, and thanks KJ, they do have a very popular show called Keros Sekejap. It's a Malaysia. It's very famous talk show in Malaysia talking about the politics, hosted by KJ Kamaruddin Kylie Jamaluddin. Sorry, our ex Minister of Health. So he left for the politics, and then he became the show the host of a show. So this is why I also get the inspiration from that. Say I can actually follow the path this way, and to express myself some of the opinion about this country through this podcast. Yes. So and also I agree that the podcast is actually came from the iPod, the Apple's product, and then the people able to listen those talk show from the small device through the internet. And of course we need to thank YouTube, because since I don't know when a lot of people used to make this kind of a show, talking show in YouTube. So and make people say that this is also a good way to promote this kind of a show like this one. So this is why we are so lucky on this time. Since the internet, the infrastructure is so mature, and then YouTube also want to push out on this kind of media, this kind of this type of show lah. So we are quite lucky that we are able to take the ride of this wave
Yes.
Yeah, I think like people would actually doubt this kind of method last time. People will be thinking, would anyone want to listen to someone talk for like maybe half an hour? Or 1 hour? But actually it's really good because it's just very like casual.
Correct.
We talk.
It's like our normal conversation now, but with microphones and with other people like allowed to listen as well.
And it's relatable like the things you say, people can understand. Oh, I'm also like that. Then you give tips and helpful things for them, and then they can learn something from the podcast.
Especially when you are doing gym, like you're doing the running. So you might need someone to accompany you. Then the sound from around there, then the podcast is a very good way to do that lah. So this is also very different. It's a very big contrast from those short video. Because you need to have a very long time to engage. This is more. It's a good way to engage your audience compared with those short video lah. Because the short video maybe at 1 minute you can't really understand the creator. You can't really understand what's the value that would like to bring you. But through the podcast, if you are lucky enough to have a group of audience, and it's a very good way for you to do the conversion. Because he or she. Maybe she or he is already knows you. They treat you as a friend because he used to listen your voice already. I believe everyone, since you are child, you have a dream to become a DJ.
In a way lah, KL lah.
Especially MTV one.
Celebrity lah.
DJs, yes.
I don't know your guys, but on my age lah, we used to take the cassette. You know there's device of a call cassette.
You need to then you put and record.
Correct. So last time we used to record it ourselves and then put some music and then record our voice and send it as a souvenir gift to our girls. And then I dedicate to you. I play guitar lah, something like that. And
the effort.
Correct. So I think everyone have a dream or maybe have a way to want to become a DJ. So through the podcast, through the technology nowadays, then you'll be more easy to than anytime accessible. You even though you want to do it to shout yourself, also no problem. As long as it's very good. You go and try, and who knows, maybe success leh. If you're not willing to buy those equipment, you don't have the way to space to do it, come to Sandbox.
Search out www.sandboxco.space.
And we have like so many different facilities here. We have snacks, we have coffee. So you just come here. You just need to bring your ideas, bring your laptop, and then you just sit down here and you can just start your podcast already. As simple as that.
So this is why we more easy to accessible to achieve the things that you want to do lah. I can't promise that you must success. You were able to success, but at least you try.
It's a start.
It's a start. True. That's true.
Maybe and in a small room, maybe you'll become like in a big room in the future. Who knows?
This is why I encourage any friend that I met, go and try to express yourself, and then you invite a friend, you come and talk to him, and then or maybe you write your own script. A thousand way to make the make you more presentable.
Okay. So I mean like you have been telling us all these things. It means you have been very experienced already lah. So like
no lah, just still learning. Still learning.
So like going through these few years of doing podcasts, how do you actually keep getting ideas to doing? I think now you're doing it every week, right?
Yes, at least at least now I have four video, at least 4 video per month. I want to maintain the pace lah. But last time my aim is actually 4 video per week. To become because nowadays when you talk about YouTube, you want to become growing fast. There's no other way but keep working every day. Like you become a worker, a very hardworking worker for YouTube. So more content that you push to YouTube, and then he will give you the reward that you desire lah. So where I get the idea is because my topic is talk about the politics. Politics is the topic. The
And
idea
everyone's
is everywhere.
interested in politics.
Not really.
Every day
Yeah,
there's something
yeah.
that happened like.
Yeah, not really. Everyone is interested, but at least they have the story will come every day. Yeah, the newspaper, the politician, they will make some noise, they will make some story. So you just go and comment, and then whether this one is good, this one is bad, and then the most important that what is the value that you want to bring to your audience? Yeah, so the value and the inspiration is, I think, somehow you need to work hard on that lah. Everyone have a 24 hours a day, but why he want to spend 10 minutes or 30 minutes for you?
You want them to keep coming back to your, or I mean, like at least wait for your next content, make them more interested, hook to your contents,
videos,
to your videos,
hope is important. At least let them to bring back something, yeah, maybe your ideology, your value, yeah. So this is what I think is important. Yeah, that's why I always say that before you become a YouTuber, before you become a podcaster, become a good man. Become a man that you just you have something to share on your life, lah. Yeah, at least, yeah. So this is how I keep
while sharing his point of view. He gets to also like share the lessons, regarding
based on his experience.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
This is my first time that I do the show in English.
Now we can actually listen to Lee Wai Hong speak English. All of his fans and followers.
Truly, every content you had recorded or posted gathered both positive and negative comments, right? So I mean, for us, we want to know, how do you normally handle all these kind of comments, like feedbacks?
Every comment, a bad comment or good comment, that brings you the traffic. So you have to appreciate them. Say thank you for your comment.
Even though it's a hate comment,
even negative. You talk, he scroll and then he talks so badly. He bring you the view and bring you the click. So say thank you to them.
So now you all know Wai Hong's listeners or watchers. Thank you for.
Even if it's negative, they're still contributing to his video.
That's true.
He still maybe look for the advertisement for 1 minute and only able to have a skip button, right? So thank you. I didn't feel heartbroken or upset lah. Yeah, because I will definitely can differentiate the reality and in the internet. Yeah, maybe you will see all the bad word in internet, all the bad comment they give, they leave on your video, under your video. I don't believe that in the reality, in the real life, he will talk like that.
It's because he's like behind the computer, then he dare to type it out. Keyboard warriors,
It's just 1 and 0, so just take it easy. I think this is where I handle this so well. Yeah, if you have a lot of hater, you don't take it, don't make it seriously.
Personally,
don't make it personally. Yeah, you invite them face to face. Maybe.
Okay, let's talk about why you hate me.
Why you hate me, and then why you talk like that? Can you talk against in front of me? Don't take it personally. I every say thanks for your comment.
That's a very positive way actually to see it. Yes.
I think not a lot of people can actually have this kind of positivity, because I think for young people nowadays, like they see someone giving bad comments, actually people can be really mean, can really say a lot of bad things. I think they really feel it in their heart.
The worst case is you feel you have been denied. Everything you do is not worthable for them, and then you have no value. So something that you able to take it from the comment, maybe then you just take it. If not, then you just ignore it. This is don't take it personally. It's just a show. It's just a show.
I think we're coming to the end of our podcast. All right, we just want to ask you one last question. Okay, so as you were sharing all your experience and everything, what is your last message to young people or people who just want to start their podcast? Anything you want to share with them or advise them?
Yeah, this is the question that I usually ask my guests.
All the tables have turned.
The typical question that you have.
Actually, we're waiting to take notes.
Actually, it's for us.
We're asking for friends.
This is I got a lot of answer from my guests. I never thought that I have the opportunity to give the opinion. For those young newcomer and people want to do the podcast, so don't hesitate to step up the first step lah. As what I say, just go and try. Maybe you were worried, you were no idea what to do, but just go and try the first step, and then the second step, the third step. At least you try 10 episodes, then only say that you are not capable to do the show lor. Yes.
Okay.
Start first and then think later.
Like today we posted a motivational quote. What was it? It's not a failure if you haven't even started yet.
Yes. It's not wrong to keep on trying.
Yeah. Once you started, you're already success. You have you never failed already. So the fail is not on our work.
So while you're here, you can actually also promote your channels. Maybe some of them
just a shout out.
Just a shout out.
Please subscribe, like, and share my video at youtube.com/Li Wai Hong. You search my name and then you're able to see my channel. Then whether you like it or not, if you like it, please give me a thumbs up. If not, thumbs down. And,
he doesn't mind.
Yeah, I doesn't mind. I appreciate everyone to come and visit my channel. Yeah.
You can say in Chinese also.
Yeah. 如果你喜欢我的影片的话，请记得按 like 分享，还有订阅我的频道。如果你是新来的朋友的话，请不要担心踏出 podcast 的第一步了。无论是成功也好，或者是你做不好也好，你也总是试过嘛。好，那我是李伟康，感谢大家的收看，我们下个影片再见。Thank you. I made the closing already.
He did it for us already.
Let the closing to you lah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So thank you Wai Hong for joining
Thank
us
you.
today, and we actually have more understanding on podcast. So once again, we just want to wish happy
International Podcast Day.
Yay! Come here.